Couple minutes? 2 minutes. Okay, perfect. 2 minutes. So this will be fast. One last go round, and Nick, why don't you kick it off for us? What do you want the folks in this audience to come away with? If there's just a headline or maybe an action you'd like them to take regarding this space when they get back to their lovely offices the next day or at the end of the week, what's the takeaway?
I would say start with the consumer. Consumer research should be at the forefront of every decision that you make, whether it's advertising, programming, and start there. And if you sell that way to your affiliates and partners, I think you'll have better success. Or my own view, that is.
I was going to say there's going to be a ton of competition between programmers, between programs and distributors. The experience will win. Use the device profile to create the best experience around the best story.
Robin?
Say there's over the next few years, a huge amount of maturing of all the different codecs and streaming and smooth streaming codecs and all the DRMs and so on. I think we just at the beginning of maybe 5 years of turmoil, which will actually end up in a much more coherent situation when it comes to the end, I think.
Okay.
I hope.
Rick?
I think it all comes back to user experience. I agree with the others. Right now, a lot of the distribution is tied to devices or screens or accounts, and it's kind of cannibalized. And I think, if you come back to the principle of how do we unify the user experience in a way that people can access the content easily without having to have 17 passwords and everything else, I think really that's the future.
Richard?
Yeah, I started off my comments with a little discussion about storytelling, and I think that was echoed in these other comments by the panelists. It begins with the viewer. It begins with how do you tell the story, and I know we tend to moan and gripe